FoFo. They do have the volley bear up on the top side. He's going to find himself now behind enemy lines. Here he goes. He's going to flash in, but force the flash away. Wei is going to be speared, but not before he can get the damage. Crisp comes in to get the kill, and that's going to be first blood over to BLG.
Just a little bit overzealous, right? That's the thing with LeBlanc. You have such a good setup. And I think there, it was kind of... Leanne keeps coming mid to help Strive get the push in so he can reset.
Talking about Nar going to be very happy to take these trades all day, every day. Gets to slice the Maelstrom, and that's a much bigger cooldown than it is on the Mega Nar. As we see now Strive going in with the Realm Warp, gets himself over the wall, and now Breathe in a little bit of trouble. Cube actually was tanking the tower. Strive trying to see if he can get on front, not quite able to get him. No, and that's not going to be enough though. Breathe tried so hard, but both globals used on the top side. Now we might see after the Paranoia has been used and the darkness has faded, iBoy will take a hell of a lot of damage as he backs himself away, but at the end of it all, Breathe will lose a significant amount of farm and his life on that top side.
Yeah, no TP as well, so should be plates for Cube. This is the sort of play we want to see. What would Leanne get from his first up?
He has got Merc Tread, so he should be fine. As I said, I'd turn off the tower so they can just dive him in the 2v2. This is deja vu.
Yeah, literally. I mean, it's so easy for FoFo. Just dash forward, you land the chain, and at that point, Strive is just dead. Merc Tread, it doesn't really matter. The fact that you can double chain and then Wei jumps on top as well. And I like that the targeting made
kills them. Literally kills 6 people because they kills 3 of them and has to kill 3 of them again while they're knocking down on his Nexus. And that was great.
That was fun.
That was an awesome thing. And that doesn't happen unless that revive comes in, unless you have like multi-man Renata.
Yeah, and that was fun, but it was regular season, and now we're in playoffs. I'm glad it's gone.
Well, we are going to see now them trying to go get on top of Cube, which they're going to go jump in. There's no slicing Maelstrom here. He flashes over to the Fear. It's already there. And that's the power of the Stride Breaker. The extra little bit of CC makes it a little bit harder. And that's going to be a good trade back here now for RA. I like this from Adam. Oh, Moonlight Vigil, but it's a Tam Kench. What's going to happen? He's going to survive.
Well, there's follow-up coming in.
They're going to look for it. Yuyanja's in a little bit of trouble here, and he's almost certainly going to go down. Yep, nothing he can do there as the Rise is just not in position to be able to help him out with a Realm Warp. You do not have the Paranoia despite Leanne being around, and that's just going to be a step. But FoFo hiding in the wings, recognizing that they're going to put a ward down. Yuyanja in a lot of trouble. The Paranoia comes in, and Wei has to get himself out. The Reptile will not take the tower down just yet. Doggo with the Moonlight Vigil as FoFo keeps himself safe, and Doggo gets himself a double kill. This is a big moment here for BLG. They gain everything and lose nothing. Cube trying to go forward with the Mega, seeing if he can make something work. Nicely done there by Cube. Salvages something in the play.
Yeah, it's a redemption, but it was still very much RA falling behind in the back of that one. That tower survives the sliver of HP. With BLG running away, looks like they might move over. Oh, no.
FoFo then as RA. You know you're a little bit behind. You know you have got the split push, but where do you want to see them focus now as we come up to past the 20-minute mark?
Well, I think whether you I don't get a chance.
No, well, you can go back into it. His Cube is actually going to keep fighting here. He might get Mega, not quite able to get it just yet. The Paranoia comes in to try and distort, but go on. Where do you want to see them go when Cube respawns?
Well, I think that's when the Kennen comes in on the flank.
Oh, Leanne, he was a little bit too quick on the trigger there for who's the ultimate there to try and keep him alive. They don't have full vision just yet, but they are putting great work there onto Chris, but he will fall. The Ram Warp has brought everybody back in, and BLG are separated. What looked like could have been a fantastic flank for Breathe sees him use his teleport and his flash just to get away.
Yeah, I mean, it was just messy. Oh, TP.
They're going for him. They're going for him. They know they can catch him out and get rid of this turnaround, but iBoy's been left on his own. Yuyanja has to flash away. They trade back 1-for-1. It's a 2-for-1 overall as Wei now in a little bit of trouble. They'll get the knockup, but it's all between everybody. They won't get it just yet. It's Doggo and FoFo are ripping RA apart. Nowhere for you to go, Cube. You're going to end up falling eventually. As he flashes in, FoFo not quite able to get the chain to land.
But RA have vision of this.
This is also spreading yourself very thin, as we can see now. Cube is going to find himself against 2 people, misses the ultimate completely, and he will be taken by FoFo, and that's another little pick. Tam Kench, you've invested a lot, but FoFo finds the backside. Eventually they get the Tam Kench to get the Devourer out, but 2 kills over to Doggo. He now has 8 in the game. And BLG is playing with their food.
Yeah, but I love the setup, right? You start Baron, and then you look for the engage at the back of it. Now,
havoc. They have no idea. Now they do, but they're going to jump straight on top of him. Lian takes a lot of damage onto him. He's probably going to be able to take down this Kennen, though, because he had got the Hex Drinker, and it's a fight on two fronts. Lian's going to keep following forward. The Dustbringer not quite there, though, just yet, as FoFo has finally joined. Delete Yuyanja, and the rest of RA have to back themselves away. There's damage. You don't have anyone to really follow up. And speaking of damage, you can see iBoy almost goes down. Yuyanja trying to keep his AD carry alive, but Doggo with 2 more kills. They will get the cannon on the backside of this, but they could just end the game.
Yeah, they can just push up, and Cuba's mega, but he can't even get in range because FoFo.
Can't get in range. Strive's trying to see if he can do something here. He's trying to go in with Cube, but flashing in to flash away. Cube was the last respite, and he shall fall. Lian trying to see if he can keep Strive alive, but he shall not. And BLG will go up to match point 2-1 over RA in this series.
And with a really convincing performance, Breathe. Belly. Good. Oh no.
They catch him and they kill him. That was just straight.
Just a bad click. No reason to be there.
It's a bad right click as now Wei saying, look, we might have to try and make something happen here in this bot's side. They will try and just get Chris to get a little bit of disengage here, but he will go forward and iBoy will flash away. I don't think they can go for this though because Lian's coming and Strive is TP down as well. They're going to jump down onto Wei and Chris. They're going to look to try and turn this one around. Chris flashes away, but he gets hooked right back in as Wei looks to try and trade it with the shield. He'll get a 1-for-1, and honestly, that's all he could do. Side of BLG, or will it, as you do have Lian coming in here. They're going to try and slow him down before he can get on top of it. He won't get the smite down in time, and now Yuyanja uses his hook. The traps go down. He's forced to flash over the side. They're going to try and just keep away from this one here, but you don't have the early damage to deal with this, and RA like a bit of spice.
Yeah, it's just like I don't see what they're hoping to achieve. The Dragon's already got, like, I understood they move forwards to try and contest it. Oh, nah, iBoy's dead.
Yep, iBoy is going to die. No flash. Nowhere to go, and that's going to be Doggo flashing forward. There's the kill going over. Strive is actually going to use the Spirit Rush to try and get in position. This is an opportunity here to take out Doggo as they try and just keep Crisp alive, but they've actually just baited them all in, and that should be 2 kills going over to the side of RA. Nicely done. They'll even donate that one over to Strive, and honestly, that's a good response.
Yeah, I feel like the thing is, we see RA going for these proactive plays where I'm like, this is smart, this is good, this is positive. And then they just die randomly for no reason. And it's like, the game is even because of that. But now BLG's setting up a play.
They're going to go the Gabali Bop in. He has got the explosive cast as well. They're going to try and get the flash out of him, and it's easy as you like. No reason for Cube to be there. And again, this is, I feel like I'm a parrot just for,
you know, compared to, especially how I viewed BLG coming into this, they've been understanding that they have to make things happen. They can't just sit back. Now, Chris goes for a very aggressive play, and he's just going to get caught out.
Yep, he's going to get caught out. He's going to go see Yuyanja trying to run away, but there's the onslaught of shadows. They're going to use the ultimate as well from the iBoy Kaisa, but it's not quite enough to take down Crisp, who gets himself away. iBoy flashes and heals. They land the charm on the Doggo, but this Ari doesn't have a lot of damage, and the resets are coming in. Doggo and FoFo, the carries trying to burn this team down as RA run for their lives. FoFo is still hunting for blood. Still very tanky. The Gragas and FoFo will be able to kind of jump in on top of this, and that's going to be Lian going down. Oh, RA, it's a disaster. But this is the hard reloading composition that we talked about. It doesn't matter if they're ahead or behind, they will fully commit. And now Doggo finds Cube. Cube jumps on top of them to try and disengage. And with that phase rush, should be able to keep him out self to safety, not safe to selfie. But goes in, gets himself. That's some burst damage going in as Crisp is cursed to fall. And I will collect myself and have some water while you break down what the hell just happened.
In this series in particular, the rest of his team doing some, having some questionable moments now.
Oh, they're going to go for it, but there's Wei using the ultimate. He's trying to jump on the Cube. The phase rush not quite there just yet. The red buff of flash. Dub trying to see if he can do something here to help out Yuyanja. They might try and turn this one around. There's going to be the mitigation with the Glacial Shroud. Cube will flash away. They will land the Trouble Bubble as it gets the trap down as Yuyanja tries to just keep himself alive. Flash in. Cube almost being taken down by Wei. They'll get a Q. Good Everfrost here from Strive to just stop the onslaught of BLG by the Q. but the trouble bubble of FoFo as he's just throwing out these Qs. Dragon has been started. Leanne knows it's going on. He knows it's happening. Way down to about half HP. They go in for the fight. It's not been taken. It's been secured by BLG. Yuyanja had to give away his life to try and make this fight work, but you're going up against a Hexo. FoFo has been hit. He has to flash away as the trouble bubble is in response. Strive gets deleted from the map. And now iBoy's been jumped on. It's a bit of a tentative fight as FoFo can't go in. There's one more kill going over as Doggo looking to try and get the resets. He will get them as BLG trample RA. Triple kill for FoFo. And the rest of BLG with this soul. Leanne has nowhere to go.
They secure the Dragon and they crush the fight. FoFo landing the bubble onto Strive Pivotal, and iBoy goes down to the end, tries to do so much but isn't even able to get the ultimate off. Does dodge away from the poke there and actually crashes him.
That's going to force the Devourer out. They're going to use the onslaught of shadows, and that's going to be Breed going down. So you're in a 4v4. Wei trying to use his ultimate to get on top of the carries. This now, that W landing onto Chris for Doggo could have been huge with the Void Staff finished up finally for iBoy, but now the Baron has been started.
Critically, we have Breed full HP. He can just body block the poke on this tanky Gragas. RA need to get in quick because it's melting.
It is melting, but they have found themselves an opportunity to get in here. Strive is walking over a ward. Will not be hit by the trouble bubble of the Paddle Star. You need to go for something here. You need to either walk away or do not commit. You need to go in. They're going to walk away. They cannot go for this fight just yet. They know without Leanne, there's just absolutely no way they can take a fight. So we'll say that they are going to land a lot of poke here, a lot of damage on the Breed, and that's one of your damages down. Wei now has to back himself away. The tanks are tanky, but when the rest of their team aren't with them, they'll just turn into paper.
Yeah, you can be tanky. Oh my lord, Chris nearly going down.
Yeah, they have to body block. They have to continuously body block.
And now they're low enough. Look, 25 seconds until the Elder Dragon. Breathe won't be up. They have to rush this, right? BLG have Soul, they have Baron, they have the gold lead, but if RA get Elder, that is hope. They need to start it immediately or get a pick.
They have to do this. You have to go for this, RA. This is your season. There's a Hex Gate coming in. It's Wei.
What's he doing?
He's going straight in on top of it. He's going to have to use his ultimate, and he's already outside of the Baron pit, or excuse me, the Dragon pit. He's all the way away from this pit, but a bubble lands on the iBoy. That is huge here. They missed the Mega Death Rocket, though, on the back end of this, and they're not able to make it. This is so close right now. Look at Key Summoners.
Breed's up in 2.
He got him in 2 seconds. You will have the TP. Breed's going to come in immediately. There's the onslaught of shadows as Chris goes down. It's now back to a 4v5. They will not land onto iBoy as the Everfrost is good. Wei, though, is in a lot of trouble, but he has the smite to keep him alive. And it was valiant from RA. It was almost what they needed, but they all get taken out one by one. Cube and his jungler, the only ones left alive. And that's going to be BLG looking to try and, honestly, they can end the game. They don't even need Elder.
Yeah, they have Baron buff. They have 4 members up. It's only Cube and Leanne to defend. I don't think they had the damage to the other way, but 10 seconds of Yanja and iBoy shortly after. There's a hope for the respawn and time to defend. BLG are risking a lot by trying for this.
Here we go. We got a couple more minutes left on the Baron buff. They're going to go for the next turret, number 1. They're going to get it down.
You have to fight!
They have to fight. You have to go for this. This is your season right now. They're trying to wait for iBoy. They will pop down the dredge line. It's trying to get this one
Doggo's ending!
But look at Doggo. Doggo's going for it, and Doggo gets the end. BLG